we should be. Hey everybody, how's it going? Good afternoon, I guess, for most of the people watching this, or if you're an Australian, good morning, I guess. I do not have any background music, so this may be a little bit, I don't know, silent. I don't know if we're gonna pull up the Skyrim. But let me talk to you in the meantime about the plan for today. Hey Gilmohar, how's it going? Did our boy get better matcha? I did not. I did not at all. Hi Proxy Duck as well. Let me just run by the MOS 98 soundtrack. Just so you have something to listen to. Open. Bajeral, how's it going? Do we have some sound? Okay, perfect. Let's turn on like shuffle. Okay, so Saxe Leiden, yo, I feel there's a lot of new names in the chat. I think it's also because this is more US friendly, and before all of my streams were like Europe time zone basically. So yeah, hello to those people. Today's plan is very simple. We're going to be making a new trailer. Now, the downside is we need to start from zero, basically. So this right here that I have, right, let me zoom in a little bit. This is still the demo trailer, demo out now. Wishlist on Steam. What I want to make now is a release trailer. Hey Max, how's it going? So a release trailer is different. Let me actually go to our Bite Me's games. Or like, let's go to game trailers. So I can explain to you the difference. So there's a bunch of trailers in the trailer pipeline, basically. You have teaser trailer, first one you do. Generally, a lot of people skip this. Announcement trailer, that's number 2. Announcement trailer is the trailer you have when you first upload the Steam page. Then you can do a demo release trailer, which is when the demo goes live. Then you can do the release date announcement trailer, which is where if you haven't announced your release date yet, that's where you would for the first time be like, hey, it's gonna come out April 20th. And then the 5th trailer, teaser, announcement, demo, release date. And then release trailer would be the day you actually release the game, basically. There's some more you can do. You can do an accolades trailer, which is if you get like a lot of prizes or whatever. That's like the trailer where you just put in all of the like prize nominations, basically. So we can see that here as well. And then, yeah, we have updates as well. So yeah, here we can see spring unending. So this is an update for a game. This is the announcement trailer, release date trailer, announcement. Like, you know, there's different kinds. Also, you have gameplay trailer, which is if you do the teaser trailer. That's not it. So yeah, 14 days. Okay, work faster. We're working. So what we're going to be making today is the release date trailer, basically. The release date has kind of been announced already at this point. I just uploaded on Steam. Oh, what happened when you comment? Developing it. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do this. Oh, I can click store page. Is it gonna work? Yeah. So we already announced the release date technically. The idea is that once we have this trailer, we would also upload it again on Bite Me's Games, the other YouTube channel we have, this one, 204,000 wish lists. It seems to have fallen down now. What's like the latest comments? I like how it's very much between the oh hell yeah, this looks epic, and then it goes straight to no thanks also here of like, I have no idea what was even happening. And yeah, it's just slop after slop nowadays. What does this even mean? Don't stop believing. You shouldn't be millionaires. If the factory trailer showing nothing but trees isn't successful enough to bankrupt you. I don't get what you mean, don't stop believing. Thank you very much, Max, for the tier 1 resub. Launching on 420 like a bunch of chats. I didn't even think about that. Oh. I actually need to check this. So I have this scheduled out. This is scheduled for April 20th. So this is a video. It's already... it should be unlisted, so you guys can't see it yet. Not unlisted, it's planned, so it should be private. But it's just basically the half-hour OST basically just put together. I think I might release this a little bit earlier than launch as well. Maybe together with the release trailer as well. Or like the, release date trailer. One of those things. I don't know. I think it's a banger soundtrack. So we're going to throw that in. Now, the plan for today is going to be making... I guess if we look at this game now versus like the game we have, it looks very different, almost. It looks very different with like the IRC and how this UI acts and all of that. The UI is very much more limited. So we're gonna rework all of that today into a new trailer. I think what I'm gonna start with is just making a new sequence. Release date trailer. I still need to record all of the gameplay footage. That's kind of the only like issue. There's gonna be some boring time here today because we need to record that. I think I'm going to start, however, by just taking the exact same music. What was the original? No way, this was the original trailer that I submitted to Steam. This is miserable. Oh, and then these clips are missing because I deleted them. So I think the music, honestly, is good. I may want to try and extend the trailer to like, let's say 1 minute. How does the music sound then? Sounds pretty okay still. Oh. So this is kind of not really a good point to end though. I think here, if I look at the waveform, it should be. Because it goes down naturally as well. Okay, so we're gonna make a trailer today that's 1 minute and 2 seconds long. I think we have enough gameplay for that. Well, let's going to start by making just the outro. I like to work backwards. We'll give ourselves like 8 seconds for the outro. So it would start at 54 and it would end here. Let's start here so it's a little bit to the music. Okay, so we get our logo, we add wishlist on Steam. And then we need one more text that's going to say like out April 20th. Let's make this just extra bold and give it some shadow. So first logo, it goes up at the top. Every time I see the My Little Pony profile, it's like a flashbang to my mind. Just imagine you get pub stomped in Call of Duty by some dude with a My Little Pony profile picture. And then you see the vision. So up April 20th, wishlist on Steam. Okay, so this one can actually be quite a bit bigger. And we center it. This is not really centered. I think this one. Okay, so this is centered. Let's lower this. And then this one becomes a lot smaller. Wishlist on Steam. I'm so happy that I have good music for this game, because music makes the trailer so much nicer. And it's already can kind of validated that people do like the music from the previous trailer. Let me clean up my timeline a bit. I think also what I want to do today, if we get the trailer backseat editing chance, what do you mean Eternal Dreamer Zero? If you have something you want me to change, you can always say it, of course. I think the logo is too big. Yeah, I guess it's kind of too big as well. Add April 20th. Steam wish list. I'm not 100% on this, but let's just give them some zoom-ins. Black outline on white text? Never. Over my dead body. What we do instead is we use drop shadow. And this one I can actually make more black. If I ever catch any of you guys with the stroke, this is stroke, I will personally come and find you and take you on a nice date. I don't know. Always stroke. No, never stroke, always outline. Shadow. This is the degrees. This is the opacity. Let's do 75%. Make it a bit closer. What about multiple stroke outline? That's even worse. So this fades in. This one should fade in as well. Flashing green and orange text to hurt people. This is like a very zen song, and then you guys are like, let's just make the experience as miserable as possible for the viewers. Okay. The two drop shadows are not consistent now. I think this one should be 50% as well. But this one has a lot more. This. I think they're pretty similar now. Hi, Marcus Burr. How's it going? So, last thing now, and then our ending call to action is already done, is we're going to add like slight scaling to all of these. How about the logo start low resolution and then unblur? I have no idea how we would do that. So this goes from 91 to, let's say, 93. And this goes from 31.6 to 33. Should I clarify the year? I feel like it's... Is out a good call to action? What did I do for my previous trailers? I think Kyoto Anomaly we immediately had a date. Just out as well. Yeah. I feel like this might be too big still. 120. Because I don't really have a... I don't have my Unity open yet. Because I need to still pull the changes William did. There's not really like a good title font. Out on. I mean, we can do out on. It feels. I think just. Because you can also do like available April launch. Like there's a lot of words that you can use at the end of the day. I think out. I think what launching makes it a little bit more fun because it sounds like an MMO term. If it makes sense. Compared to like out. Well, you know, the servers are gonna go up. I am thinking maybe that there is a little bit too few contrast in between. Did I do this last time? Maybe I did. I have a color matte and I can just reduce the opacity to like 20%. So this way, there's never going to be any issue with readability anymore because the white is just way darker at work. We're using Premiere Pro. It's just what I'm used to. I don't really suggest anyone else, if you're starting with game trailers, to use it. It's just because I've been using this for over 10 years that it's more comfortable for me to use. If you're trying out from like the beginning, is it cringe to have some thematic components to the trailer, like servers are up? Oh, instead of launching. I think then you're making a different game. I think that doesn't make as much sense. Why is this broke? Okay, no, it just needed to refresh. Like, this is just Montserrat's font. We don't really have a good thick font, so it's just gonna be Montserrat, I think. Because this way our two fonts for wishlist. What should I buy? You should use DaVinci Resolve. It's free. I'm far off the deep end as After Effects is my main video editing tool. Yeah, you should not be like that guy. I think the wishlist icon breaks up the launch info from the call to action. That's why they don't show up at the same time. We can just play around with this so it shows up later. And I think then it's fine. Like, we still show, first you see the title. I think this one can actually also have a little bit more of a delay. Title, launch date, Steam. And then just stay on the call to action for a little bit longer. And then leave it at there. That's kind of the idea, Callum. I think you were just looking at the all-in-one. If you just put all of these in the player's face at the same time, then it's way too much. Like, you know, basically, if we made like an alternative version. And it just goes in like this. This wouldn't be it. Tom. This is what I see sometimes of like our audience. Just make them like come in one by one. I think we can make the fades a little bit faster actually. 20 frames each. Yeah, this is better, I would say. Okay, so the easy part is done now. Let's nest this. Outro release. Let's add a fade to black on here. Okay, now it just needs the remaining 50 seconds of the trailer. We did the easy part. I came prepared, guys. It's one of those days. finish the game on time. That shouldn't be a problem to finish the game on time. Game is done for the most part. So we're excited for the biggest Bite Me launch yet. I hope so as well. Hello. So for recording this, this was kind of miserable to set up. I have a second OBS instance, which is pointing at my third screen. So this is my third screen. So if I drag this in now, we have the infinite thing. But we're gonna just be playing the game in a little bit and then thinking of like what we need to show. But we are. You said since we're here, we're in the post-trailer credits. I did not say that. Patreons show up in the credits, but not in the trailer ones. I think wishlist-wise, I don't think much has happened. We started reaching out to content creators, but none of them, because it's been 2 days, none of them have made content yet. So it's going to be a little bit over 17,000, I would say. Yeah, 17,300. Seems like it picked up a little bit. Oh, yeah. It kind of was dropped off to like 70 for a few days, and then now we're back to 120. I don't know why. Because there hasn't been anything like new, news-wise or Reddit posts or anything like that, basically. It's all like from Steam Next Fest still. And that's it. Daily average of 100 is good, yeah, I think so. Does Niklas Notes have anything to say about me? I don't think so. I had to look up something. Would be nice 1 million copies, but could steal for 500k. That could, I don't know. Maybe people used M198 and April Fools. I don't think so. Niklas Notes is kind of a replacement to Steam Sale. It's what I used this. So like, if I look up like a game about feeding a black hole here. Find out why players hate the linear upgrade pod in a game about feeding the black hole. And then you can basically see what's good about the game, what do people like, what do people really not like. So in games of a game about feeding a black hole, the game might be too short for the price. There's not really enough depth, all of these things. It's basically if you want to do like some research of like similar games, for example. Does this exist for this? I mean, this is based on reviews. So if you have a game that's not released yet, it's kind of hard because there's no reviews yet. But you can find like other stuff in it, although I don't think it's as important. This site is Niklas Notes. I just dropped it in chat. Yeah, so that's also an interesting one. Seems like they... I think I have an account. Let me check. You can see also like review graphs and things like that. So if we go to a game about feeding a black hole again, we already got sidetracked, guys. It's been like 20 minutes. We can see here like the review rate as well, like how it goes over time. I think audience can see like reviews per market. So like Chinese people really do not like a game about feeding a black hole compared to some of the other countries. So it's just like nicer to find out some things. I don't have Pro in this case, so I don't know what I am missing. But I think it is pretty interesting. I don't know actually what happens if I look up Unicycle Pizza Time. Here, for example, there are quite a bunch of mixed reviews at like over 1 hour. Frustrating controls and unplayable due to controls and bugs is like the bigger issue. And then I think audience-wise, you can also once again see like German. I think it's also because there's not that much data at the end of the day for like German reviews. I think we only have like 5 or something like that. but you can kind of like see these things. I really like it. It's a replacement for Steam Sale, which doesn't exist anymore. But that was like sentiment analysis. Yeah, this is gone now. And I think Nicholas Noach is the closest difference, basically. So, with that out of the way, we need to make our trailer. And I kind of want to write down like trailer shots I want. Like, I think some of the parts from the demo trailer start with the release game. I think I already cheated here. This is like sped up. Can you notice? Release game, upgrade tree, provision. Because this is core gameplay loop. I think those three things, bar for bar the same. Just like with the new UI. I think this doesn't need to come as early. More skill tree, 100%. I think honestly this is a pretty decent trailer. Huh, this didn't need to be showing up 2 times. I think, okay, so what I want. I think for specific ones is a Minesweeper loss. I want customization, especially for cursors, I think is a big one. I want different wallpapers. And then I want like debugger manual, debugger auto, maybe. World reprovision. What else do we have? Research store. Past releases. I think we just start by recording. Which means I'm going to stop the music. We're going to have to play this game without music. I'm going to play it in Unity, because in Unity, I can kind of do like some cheats if I want to like earlier enable or disable certain aspects of the game. And here we are going to disable Twitch integration, enable the CRT effect. Does this still work? This still works. It's so dumb. We're going to put master volume up, and we're going to put music and ambient to 0. So all we have now is sound effects. And then once we've done that, I'm going to switch over to my 16:9 monitor. How are we on version 15? I don't know what William did. Someone did a lot of builds, I guess. And then we're going to drag in our second OBS. I'm just going to start recording for a second, just to double check. I should have configured my OBS in a way that shouldn't pick up my voice. So I'm just going to click and like talk a little bit. Okay, let's stop that recording. And then let's hear if it worked or not. Because it's kind of, you know, OBS is not really, I mean, it didn't, okay. I don't seem to have any audio. Huh. That's a problem. Wait. Oh, I hear my game. This would be awkward if I am unable to actually capture my audio. Because there's one problem with my OBS. It has seemingly no audio mixer here. Even if I like show and hide all of them, and there should be a source here because I have my desktop audio. No. Actually, is this desktop audio? Because here also, god damn it, this is so awkward now. This was a beautiful stream idea. And then OBS was like, yeah, we're not going to record for you. Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay. Discard. Okay, so. Oh, I should do audio input capture, I think. Create new. I think that was the issue. Desktop. No, this is like just microphone. What if I do application audio capture? Unity. The problem is it still doesn't show up in the audio mixer, which I do not trust. Okay. It's time to Google. OBS audio mixer empty. Go to settings, audio. So there's one bug, I think, with what is this? The selected scene has no audio sources. That's so stupid. Kill yourself. Because this, like the stream that I'm using right now also has nothing configured. Is this like just the most bare basics thing? Settings, audio. Yeah, we have desktop audio enabled. We're gonna have to do this with Bandicam. We're not. If this doesn't work, we're just gonna have to change the theme of this stream, I guess. Because also, if I like click to close this, can you guys see this? Yeah. It doesn't do anything. I hate OBS now. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna be doomed. Because I cannot do like this is my other OBS, but now it's always complaining about this. So now I go, okay, OBS Studio. OBS is already running, launch anyway. Did not probably shut down. Run in normal mode. And then this is the wrong scene collection. Like you see, it always resets the UI. So then we go to view, reset UI, yes. And then audio mixer is once again empty. But if you go here, it does state they are active. You could always record using your phone camera. These are inactive because I'm using different scenes. Just doesn't want to show them. Do I have an alternative recording way? I don't want to use Windows Recorder. That's the worst thing to do. I feel like the answer is no. Your own, if you play it on stream, but then I need to hide myself as well. Unregistered hypercam too. Yeah, that's the other one. I was thinking of like having a trailer where there's like that at the top, just like added in post. I think I'm gonna get an IOU for this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to actually record this because I don't have any audio. I think OBS just does not want to have two command lines open at the same time. Or like OBS second instance. I already looked this up earlier. No audio mixer. Like, we don't have this. I think YouTube also compresses the shit out of it. I don't want to compress too much. Test of audio set. Yeah, I have no idea. Second instance. Not working. You should be running each additional instance in portable mode. How the hell do I run this in? How do I do it? In portable mode. Is this like... God, this reminds me of a Git thing I saw yesterday where it's like, this is a mistake. We should have never implemented this. Like, what the hell are we doing here? Portable mode. Do I need to download? God. Using the -- portable flag. Okay. We're gonna figure this out, guys. No. OBS. Open file location. No, this is streaming. This is just misery. So we can do OBS 64.exe -- portable? No way. Okay. No way indeed. I see why. Hey, Aura, how's it going? Okay, let's run as administrator. Because fuck it, we ball. OBS 64 -- portable. Is this gonna fix it? Okay, it seems like it kind of works. I'm not gonna update now. Optimize just for recording. 1080p 30. Okay, 60 fine as well. Okay, so this is a brand new OBS instance. So we're going to disable my mic and add one single display capture, I guess. Capture method, automatic, display, canvas. So we should now have audio. Let me actually check. Yeah, okay, we have audio. Perfect. It seems like we fixed it. So let's double check my settings. Yeah, because I can also open these things now. So high quality, medium file size is fine. Hybrid MP4. I have a dedicated. Actually, I can just be lazy because this is a portable setting. So it's going to forget everything the moment I shut down. So I can go to trailers. M198. Source. Select folder. Apply. Okay. Apparently, getting publishers nowadays involves getting traction like views, clicks, etc. So the stream is valuable to getting a publisher. I mean, I don't know if this stream specifically is that valuable, but I think this stream can be interesting to kind of see like very unfiltered. I need to make a trailer. How the fuck do I do that? Is what it boils down to, I guess. I'm just gonna put my portable mode OBS. Oh, I can't. Huh, I can't dock it. Oh well, I'm gonna put it on a different screen because I want to be able to see that it's actually recording my audio. Okay. We need a studio name for our fake studio. I'm just gonna start recording. Okay, so we should be recording. I'm actually gonna just click a few times, but it seems to be working. I need to do the credit still. Okay. Stop recording. M198. So now under source, we should have our recording. Yes. We have sounds. Nice. Okay, this is all I needed to double check. You can go away. How many wishes do we get a day? About 100. A little bit over 100. That's about it. What did I call our studio in the trailer? Bite Me Games. Okay. Start recording. Nice, we got 1.1K today and yesterday. Did you do marketing or not? That's the question. If it's like 1.1K without doing anything versus with. I need to disable debug mode. Okay. I'm going to call ourselves Snowstorm because I kind of want to make it obvious what we're inspired by. Oh, we're going to go this. We have to do this again already. I realized I'm going to call it Snowstorm Games to be more clear. Oh, you're the Split Happens one, I guess. It's time to announce your first game. Gear and Glory. Worm Slayer Online is, I think, a pretty good one. Announce. Dashboard. Release game. Unlocks by server node. Okay, so we have the graph stuff. We're getting some more money. So let's do like floop, floop. Buy another server node. Show our world. Just convince my whole guild to sub. Hype is real. Okay, so now we have the debugger. So we can just show this. Compile patch. Upgrade. It's a feature. I think I just have to play the game now, basically, right? Customization. So now we can play with the cheese. I don't know how much I want to keep the cheese cursor in the trailer. Making it so easy to just press the release game. Hey, games are a work of fiction, okay? And let's go back to our regular cursor now. Okay, so now we have the world. We can upgrade. Purchase data center. We're just speedrunning the game now. I can already make my sequel, although this is going to take some more time. We updated the balance quite a bit. I want to get this. I thought we had a server restoration sound effect. The game feels so dead now also without sound effects, but if I add sound effects, it's gone, or like music. Are you going to use the supporter pack background for the base game trailer? I don't think so. Actually, is it visible? This is like the supporter pack one, local file. We can change these. I think I'm just going to go for the teal one. Like, I mean the city square. What do you mean city square? This is not, Max, you got it wrong. This is nothing related to the supporter pack. The supporter pack is this background. Okay, so perfect. Let's develop a new game. Warden Skull. Upgrades. More money. This is gonna be too expensive for first prestige. So many sound effects. Okay. So we need to do another development. Oh, we do not have enough money. I guess this is also just like gameplay footage at this point. I do like how we've actually made it so that you can now... The server node cost seems to be a little bit broken. You can actually bring back player growth. So it turns out there was there was one single fix everything button for this game's like balance. And it's just make stuff give you hype again. I did not want to hire an engineer. Oh, that was so much money that I just spent on it. Oh well. Bomb duster. Okay, easy. Fuck, I'm so stupid. I'm really bad at minesweepers, what I've learned. I have no idea. This has to be one. These could be any. I don't know. If this is 111. Okay, that one should be good. And it means that... fuck. Okay, well, I needed a clip of me failing the bomb duster. Watching my... I'm too young to play. I grew up with Space Cadet, okay? And not Minesweeper. Let's do another development round. I don't want it to be called Warden's Call. Realm Forts. Stormborn Online. That's it. I just, because I'm gonna only have like a little clip of the failure anyway. Let me get the upgrades. Never mind. We're running into, I think, some player cap issues. I need to save all my money basically for one more development round. Let's actually change the background once again to be the digital rain one. We have so many bugs as well. Because we still have our player growth coming back now. Can buy server growth. Develop another round. Debugger is full. I think I just found a bug that this shouldn't be open anymore. Must be the top tier Belgian internet. I'm not sure what you mean, but yeah. Okay, 5.7 gigabytes. Are we going to get one more? I think I need to open an extra data center if I want more people to join this game. I don't think this is worth it. But we'll figure it out. I know I should not ask that, but what are the latest numbers for MO? I did 17,300 wish lists. Is the latest numbers. It's kind of too late to get the price hike on. We're just gonna suffer through it for now. So the next run, this is kind of I'm just doing this as a vanilla playtest almost of like, okay, if I try to speedrun the game, what's going on? So we're gonna release a sequel, and then I think I'm gonna use the developer cheats to give myself more money and things like that, so I can make like bigger games. Or like more cool stuff, basically. We almost have enough money. Perfect. I also was thinking earlier of like some extra sound effects that I want to add to the game. But I think a great way to do that is to just make them in the edit. Make it a command you update before stream, so we're not repeating. $150,000 game. Guys, this is gonna be the next matcha video. But right now there's just no good matcha. I have to be honest, I don't believe our game is good. I don't know. There's like it's harder, but like that's kind of what I think of like the title. People are like 17,000 wishlist is I guess a good number, but I still don't see this game like grossing over 5K because that's just not what I'm used to with like the Python games basically. There's something to unpack in there probably. I think I can just announce Stormborn online. Okay, got 8 TB of data. So now I can go to my Unity and I can give myself money. $750,000. Let's go. So also let's give myself some data. Get another 50. Increase storage. Okay, let's get the London office. And let's get the... Big Box is such a strong upgrade, actually. Oh, I don't have enough money. Anything else we can do? Oh, this is a I need to fix this. We're not going to show this. Data center pin capacity, sure. This is also visually different. Okay. So, release game by server node. So, how much are we now earning per game? $40. Let's go. I suppose developing MO98 inside MO98 for the trailer. Yeah. The most fun I've had since birth. Not even kidding. The writing genius is truly there. So I wanted to hover over this for a second. Because I do want to show like this screen. Where the like bugs automatically get caught. Although I feel like there is debugger value, behavioral analytics. Okay, sure. Here, I needed this one. Oh, we don't have enough bugs now. How much money do we have? Okay. Would you feel sad if this game was crazy? I would not feel sad at all. I would. Why would I be sad if the game had 200K revenue? Also, it's not 6 months. It's going to be 4 months. The game started development. Why is this? Oh, why did I price India so cheap? India is 10 times as cheap as China for some reason. I think I forgot something there. Let's find another server node. Strange things. Yeah, also it's 4 months of development. Toma Bocas. Generate cash flow. Those problems have been solved now, I would say as well. Let's change the background again. Just so we have enough change, like variation in the trailer. I think this is a really good shot to showcase the like automation factor of this game. Oh, like, oh, these things happen automatically. One more thing that we need. Okay, so 2 more things. First, it's like marketing blasts, and then immediately we run those. So now we should have even more growth. Let's develop our SQL again. I kind of should have disabled the Steam build I test, because now we have the deals, or like the supporter pack stuff. How do you decide regional pricing? So regional pricing is kind of, this time I did the Hush Crusher site, which has like some system. Steam now also has a new system, which seems to be better. I haven't looked into the regional pricing that much yet. But otherwise, I just look at like, what's another popular game that has like a publisher or something like that, that released moderately recently. And then I kind of just yoink their prices is also the strategy. Behavior. This is more data? Ah. I have a... That's an issue. I need to fix that. but we are getting a lot more data now from our SQL rounds. Also, we have more players, I think. The debugger is full. I don't think we actually have it. This should be impacted by the amount of bugs you have when you compile a patch. So basically now, every time you compile a patch, player growth goes up again. So this is kind of an idea that we wanted to do, Toma Bocas, I think was the name. Toma Bocas 15, yeah. To make it easier to not be stuck entirely. So you can always kind of force some upgrades. Nice, we have 0 bugs. It's also because we have a lot of upgrades, so that's why. I think I'm just gonna announce this sequel as well. And then just so I can, did I fuck up? Oh well. So you can like see the different games. And then now I want to go to Studio, give myself some more data, and unlock the auction house. Oh yeah, I need to release the game for this to work. And we need some money. Huh. There's a lot of money coming in already. Guess we're going to swipe these a little bit. And then we can basically give ourselves more money. I don't know if there's a better way to showcase. I think I just want to get more chests. I'm actually going to give myself more money. Oh, my servers are almost overloaded. Let's just upgrade that. Problem solved. We can upgrade the auction house here. Okay, so if we now go to the auction house, I'm not sure how I feel about the sound effects, but then we can withdraw our money once again. And I guess that's the main gameplay. How long have we been recording? So this is about 20 minutes of gameplay. Of course, this is with me cheating. But I think most of the things that I wanted to showcase are in here. Milestones doesn't make sense to show. Discord gallery, this is only for the supporter pack. You guys want to see my cat? This is my cat. I love how grumpy she looks. This is only if you pay us $5 extra that you can see the cats of the development team. We are truly optimizing for revenue here. We have no Norman. I need some Norman as well. Let's actually enable Norman for a second. Just to have him like on the dashboard. One other thing that I actually want to maybe force is to get these in here as well. And then what's the line of credits? I do not have enough data. Let's give myself 30 terabytes to show like all of these. One like small thing, but I think that does make sense for the trailers. You see like those lines, they actually change speed depending on your ping as well. Oh, I do not have the automated debugger. Okay. We have a lot of money. Are you guys going back to Pripyat Zero after release? Yeah, that's the plan. You can customize your MO90 experience with custom backgrounds, cursors, and even new outfits for me. That's true. I don't think I'm gonna show that though, Norman. I still want to go back to Pripyat Zero. I don't know if it's gonna be immediate next thing. It's gonna come out this year. 100%. Maybe for like Screamfest. It's also something that I think I'm gonna do as like a my side project thing, because William doesn't like the project. Oh fuck! I don't know if I wanted line of credit. I think maybe small odds and ends. Yeah, this is fucked now. All of my money is going into the line of credit now. I like how my legendary item was worth less than my rare. How's my debugger going along? Do you think you kind of lost interest? Yeah, I don't know, lost interest. I think it's just, I think we'd rather do more incrementals. I still want to finish Pripyat Zero more from a sense of like just like tying up loose ends almost. I forgot the most important part. The visualizer. I don't know if we're going to like show this. Let's just have like a few seconds of Norman footage. I just want to show that we have a Winamp player as well that we can use while we do other stuff. Okay. I think this is it. I think this is the gameplay footage we need for now. Let's go to main menu. And let's stop the recording. 25 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Mini break. So Pripyat Zero, William just hates working on animations for like humor. That's kind of the biggest problem. Pripyat Zero, two problems. One, the bike and the animations of like going from the bike to like walking around. It's kind of miserable. Second thing is just that I was kind of like creatively bankrupt back then. I don't think bankrupt is the right term, but like kind of stuck on like what are like meaningful anomalies that are also scary, that are not too animation heavy. Because once again, that's something that we're just not great at. We have cool ideas. I think it's also something that's like, it's hard to make an anomaly game scary almost. I'm not sure how to explain it. I really don't know. Sure, like we have a bunch of scary stuff, but we need like I'm gonna ship it. Look, 2026, we're still gonna ship our games. I think 5 games in 2026 is still going to be the goal. I think it's still going to be a doable goal, and one of those games is probably going to be Pripyat Zero. I still liked the idea. There's like another like anomaly game that I also liked the idea of. That one was just a Unity problem. Like I was developing it when Unity had a pretty big memory leak. I just hated development on that. I think there is still space to do some cool stuff with anomaly games that I want to do. It's something that maybe I haven't outgrown, but I think the rest of the studio has outgrown as well. And I think that's the important one. If you're not working solo on the game, you need to think about the other people as well. So let's head back to Premiere Pro. Release date trailer. We now have our big gameplay clip that did not come with audio. What are you drinking? It's Monster Energy Ultra Peachy Keen. The cans in Japan are smaller than the ones in the US and in Europe. They're only 350 milliliters here. In Europe, at least, they're always half a liter. Hey, Schmiggy, how's it going? Aren't you in a EU time zone? Why are you still awake? It's a work day tomorrow. Unless you are a successful retired developer, then it's not a work day tomorrow, I guess. Busted. So I'm jobless now. No. You're a full-time you're a full-time indie game developer, Schmiggy. That's the correct term. So okay, we just went straight. We didn't do the announce section. We went straight. Okay, so we went straight here. Have you guys ever been approached by a 3D generalist? Nope. Pripyat should be scary. Stalker, Poltergeist. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, we have scary stuff we can throw in there, but they would require a lot of animations and like pot finding and stuff like that. And that's just not our vibe, is what we realized. And, or like, especially, like, I don't know what to do with it. William kind of knows it, but William gets miserable from it. Okay. So next up, we go skill tree. Okay. And then after skill tree, we go from here by server nodes. I think the by server node needs to be compressed. Post my 1 week of video editing demo and destroy my game. Make it scary with invisible monster. Yeah, there's like ideas. This sound effect needs to be muted. Okay, so this was core gameplay loop. What did I have in my big notepad? Okay, Minesweeper loss. Okay, so now what I'm going to do. So this is how I generally work. Is I'm going to split up like go through the trailer and then split up what I want as like certain parts. So this would be a section where I buy some of the upgrades. I think that could be a good one. So buy server, server node complete. This is too slow. Okay, no. Friends. Yeah. So this is the debugger. So this would be a clip. This is not a clip. This would be a clip. Because we need to showcase the world section. I think one problem that I want to be careful of is also like doing this trailer too sequentially. Like I think I need some more late game stuff. Like this would be a good point of like unlock marketing blast, show marketing blast. Let's give myself some more space to work with. I need to find a... this is the Minesweeper section. So, cut, move to the front, because we're going to use this later. This is normal. This is the section where we finish a development round. We want to show that. I think we want to show some of the permanent upgrades. So we do that. I think this is a very nice shot of the world as it's like evolved. I don't think we'll show this. Auction house. Oh, I need to show me buying the auction house. So that's from here to here. Do I have one of the automation? Oh, there's like the big buck automation one. No. When did I reach that point? I bought like a bunch of upgrades one time. It does not... Oh, here. So I bought the upgrades. I know, guys, this is riveting, but we're getting somewhere, okay? Oh, here. Nah, this is not really showing the automation part. Oh yeah, and then I need some section here. Huh, these are no longer linked with the Winamp. I hope you guys make it big with MO98. I hope so too, but I don't know, man. I don't know when if it's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen. So I need big skill tree. Do I have big skill tree? I do not have big skill tree here. Come on. Where do I buy a bunch of shit? Here? This is not really a bunch of shit. I think it's gonna be after I prestige once. Maybe here. Buy some stuff. Okay. So I think logically I want to show the world. Oh, this is the Minesweeper one. Here, this is the one I want. This section should come next before we like further upgrade our skill tree. So unlocked here. Open data center. So here we can actually cheat a bit because this takes too long. Speed duration to 50%. Why does it glitch? I think it's just a playback thing. Also, I need a... This is kind of not interesting. What if we go from here? We cannot show the research until we've prestiged, but we're already... we're just 10 seconds in the trail. We have time. Like... Like, this is cool, but I don't think it fits. So you have server nodes, purchase. This can be longer. Shameless plug, but their biders do give out some feedback. I think a very good place if you want feedback is to put your game in the Improve My Game channel over on our Discords, I would say. What did I make a video about? Yeah, it's probably all other. Marnix probably has a video on being brutally honest with yourself if your game is at the right threshold to be that mega hit or not. The 200 to 500 emails might be the cutoff for determining that. I know which one he means. Videos. This one. Here you go. Ta-da. Fight me games aren't good enough. And
Let's
here.
start this video off with a hot take.
Shut up, you know nothing about game dev. Anyways. I don't know how I feel about this. This is a bad transition. How about we just... This is too much data too fast. Okay, I construct. We go to operational, doesn't make sense. We construct. And we just move on to the next thing. And later on, we show a bigger world. Where we do the reprovisioning. I think that's going to be the best approach. I think we need to show the debugger. Next. Like, I think this would be the shot that we want to use. Not as the subsequent one, but like here. And I now want something of me manually using the debugger. Here. So we move this to the side. Okay, so Buy a server. Purchase nodes. Still too fast. A little bit more time. And then we go to the debugger. Do we buy any good upgrades? Actually, I feel like this is a 10-second clip though. I feel like I can make this neater. 3 in the morning, I guess that's my cue. Have a great rest of your day, guys. I'll do my best, Schmiggy. I hope you sleep well as a full-time indie game developer. I think this is a good shot on its own. And then we show the bigger worlds. But this is endgame though. We're 20 seconds into the trailer. I think it's time. This is too much. So this is the automated debugger section. How do you think you went viral? It looks like the trailer video went crazy and got it. 3 letters, I think. I think 3 letters. It's called MMO. I think that's the cheat code. I don't know. When I go through the comments on the video, like the trailer, a lot of people also were kind of disappointed that the game wasn't what they expected what it was. So I'm thinking some people expected an actual genuine MMO and then were like surprised, like, oh, it's not an actual MMO, but then still were like, hey, this still looks pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. There's next game MMO XP. I'm not sure. But I think that's going to be part of it at least. I'm actually not sure because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have been bummed out the last 2 days, basically, even more, because of this, the retail activations. I've been sending out emails. I think like I've only sent out English emails so far because the game is not localized yet. That's next up on my to-do list after I finish this trailer. I think I've sent about 80 emails, 70, 80 emails, something like that. And 3 people activate their Steam key, like 3 content creators, which right now is not really a great number. Like yesterday, I go to bed and I'm like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to wake up and at least one person is going to have activated a key. And then I wake up and nobody has. Right now, the 2 main ones that have activated their Steam key, at least, but don't seem to have covered it yet, is Idle Cup. I mean, it's pretty fast. I first thought this was going to be the game. Game dev incremental. Someone made a game about making a game and it's really good. And now I have to follow that up with someone made a game about making MMOs and it's even better, or I don't know. I had never heard about this game before. It's fine. Oh, it's 2 games. And then just open the door. Okay, so he put 2 incremental games in one. But yeah, he didn't. And then the other guy who claimed it is Alpha Beta Gamer, but I don't know really if he is like 100% match. He did cover Execute, but he does more like dark themed games, I would say in general, which is not exactly this. But like these are the only two YouTubers that have claimed their key, and then another one was like a small one. It's 1,000 and a little bit. Yeah. Anyways, so I hope it picks up. We still have 2 weeks, so technically we still have enough time for content creators. I hope also that the non-English ones will pick up a bit more. That's usually how it does seem to work for us. Of like English content creators, not really. But yeah, send out demo keys and 0 people. God, yeah, we're just both bumped, I guess. So wait, John Warner, maybe on the debugger. Just keep the point where the sounds are. Cut out a bit of blank to start. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Like, we can shorten this by about a second. Go straight here. Yep. I actually don't know if I want to show the upgrades here. Maybe I will, because it is still an incremental game. How do you know who activated the key? I have a script that I need to be very careful with, that I do not leak, because it contains every single key right now. Okay, so I have this script, and what I can do is I can put in here like the keys, this the Steam keys you send out, and then over on Steamworks, if you go to, where is it? Query Steam key. So you can put an individual Steam key in here, but it's pretty slow. Or you can go to like inspect element, console, and then take this and then put it in here. And then it would output every single Steam key that has been claimed. There is a gist for this. Steam key checker gist. Can I find it here? This one. No, someone made a better version. I think, yeah, this one. So it's based upon this version. I'll send it to you here. It's pretty convenient. I'm not going to make a rate limiter version. Split it. Wow, people are really talking a lot about this. Anyways. So yeah. This is very nice if you just want to check like if someone claimed the key, who it is. Because what we do is we track every key to who we send it to. So I can then go to my spreadsheet and then fill it in of like, ah, this guy did claim it, this guy didn't claim it. Is this the first sequel development clip I have? I think we need to pull in more than, because this is already, so this is the Minesweeper. Do we throw in Minesweeper here? Oh, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna start development, play Minesweeper, and then release the game as like the intermezzo. So this is for the big debugger. We can ignore that for now. Where did I start my first development round? Was it somewhere in here? Here. So let's just bloop, take this. This is a long chunk, too long. Okay, so Warden Skull, new box art. Okay, so pretty short, just how I like it. Okay. A little bit too abrupt. What's the window I'm going from? Oh, I think I'm going to drop this section in favor of showing this whole block. Because this is also good dopamine. Develop sequel, new box art. This part I can speed up a little bit. This one can be a little bit shorter as well. Okay. We lose, and then we go back to the development cycle of the sequel, where we have like a lot more. I did rename it. There was one section where I had it open whilst the bars appeared. Okay, this is where we have the sequel announcement. I need more space. Where is the sequel announcement? God damn it, I had it. Here. So we play Minesweeper. We get an extra development round. We do not touch this. Okay. We go here. Confirm. Damn. We go here. This is too slow. God damn it, this is very slow. Speed. We just gained data. Okay, so now where is the big store? Here. I feel like what I like about making trailers is that it's kind of just puzzling. It's like I have all of his gameplay footage, and it's just like, how do I put all of this together in a neat way that I do enjoy? Are we going to click on something? Okay, we are. This is so slow though. We're just not gonna show 2 upgrades. We're just going to do 1. Make it shorter. Okay. So now we show more of the cool stuff. What is this? There's no cool stuff. Oh. This is the oh. So this is the better visualizer. Where do I... Okay. I kind of wanted to... Not here. This one is nice, as in it shows me the bars actually going forward. But then if I put this right behind it, what if I do a very cheeky cross dissolve here? Would people notice? Let's say they wouldn't. Because this has way better like continuation, I would say, of like, I start, I get distracted, I play Minesweeper, I get my upgrade, and then we announce it. I think this needs to be a little bit longer. Oh no, we cut this, that's why. We have data. We spent that data. On our improvements. Why are you here? Okay, now I need a fast, cool debugger. God, we're not gonna have enough time for everything cool. Okay. Is this the cool debugger? Yes. Ah, but there's not enough bugs. Okay, this is not the good one. Did I do some debugging here? No. I think I'm gonna re-record the debugger section. Because I think it's a very simple visual flair that I want. So it shouldn't be too hard. Why is my CRT effect disabled? Okay, start game. Snowstorm games. And then where's my second OBS? Portable one here. Oh, I just got an achievement. Start recording. So this is actually going to be pretty easy, I think, because I just need to buy all of the automated debugger upgrades. Need some more money. Let's actually give ourselves some more players so it looks more cool as well. Okay. So now, the moment I deploy my hotfix, it should automatically, as you can see here, go and fill it up. I think this is all I need. Stop recording. Let's go back to Premiere. So I guess I should make this more. Okay, get my upgrades. I think I can actually just speed this up even more, not audio gain. What if I do like 200%? Does this look cool? It's all that matters. So by automated debugger, it goes automatically. Let me show some cool shit with the servers. And then I guess we want to show some auction house if we can. I think I had some auction house here. Don't care about this. What is happening here? Unlink. Link. I didn't show the unlocking of the auction house yet. Where did I do that? Here. Let's just move this one forward as well. Auction house. God damn it. We're almost out of time. Where is the Winamp? Here. I just added it. This doesn't need to be as long. This is here. What is this clip? Doesn't belong here. This is not the auction house. This is the auction house. Hey, Reset Games. I guess like this. Oh, are we getting too long? I'm gonna add like a few more seconds to the trailer. Along the auction house. Transition. I think this is still cool to show. And then I just want one final shot of like this. Just to show like the main screen one more time. By server nodes. Cross dissolve. Doesn't want to cross dissolve. How you thinking structure of trailer? I'm not certain what you mean. I mentioned it earlier. I kind of just like see it as a puzzle of like kind of first 15 seconds you want to show the core gameplay loop. And then from there on, just... Okay, so this is what we have now as the trailer. Too long here. Let me see the whole thing again. I think even this can be shorter. Because I'm going to the upgrades, but I'm not showing upgrades here. So I can just compile patch. Leave it at that. Yes. Develop SQL. I think this can be tightened just a bit. Actually, I think I can just delete this. We're going to shorten this. I'm going to unlink this audio and this one, because I think there's a little bit of a fade still. Confirm. I don't like the ending. I think this is too long as well. I should do it like this. I think I don't like the auction house. I think the... do I not like it? This can be a little bit shorter. Okay, one more time. I think we can fake this. I know what we're gonna do. Ah, this is my own genius frightens me. So I don't like how this snaps right. So we're going to duplicate this clip. Let me find it again. It's this one. So the idea is I want to see the tooltip up into this frame. Maybe it's gonna be still ugly. I'm not sure. But how do I visualize this? Like this. Yes. Then we do bottom. We have superimposed. Oh, I need to do this with a later section. Where does it? So the first frame is here. So if you really pay attention, you will be able to see that the bars do a tiny change in between these two. However, you will no longer see that the estimated data changes. I think this is the prettiest I can clean this up without doing a full reshoot, which I don't think is warranted in this case. Release game. Oh, we're not showing Norman in this trailer, I think, either. This is kind of slow. This needs audio. This is okay. Okay, do we have a clip of Norman? Here. So I could technically replace the ending with this one. I'm doing like some server reprovisioning stuff here. I think I may actually... God, this is so fucked up. Okay. So this one, we have a different scene here. Oh, but then I can't show the Winamp because this is already showing Winamp. Okay. Let's reshoot. Snowstorm Games. Start recording. I think I should perform the debugger, deployed patch, just so we can see like some movement here again. Let's do a marketing blast. Let's actually quickly, how much? Okay, I have no data. Then this is perfect. Okay. Main menu, confirm. Stop recording. I think we're going to just redo the ending. This is the wrong scene. Oops. With one that features Norman. I think this is the one. So you here. Do these align? These do align. And then let's do a, actually for this one, just so we can sync. Why can I not? Come on, here. Oh, I know why. These two. Now I should be able to cross dissolve nicely because it has enough bonus data basically. Maurice, how long ago did you upload your first build to Seam? Can I see? I can see. Dashboard. I think it was, I guess, like the 1st of February or something, I would say. No, I don't think we had a working game back then. Edit Steam work settings, Steam pipe, build. Oh, but this is for the full game. Damn, first, ignore these. This is from the previous app credit, or like we used the app credit for something else. The first full game build was the 25th of March. So this was the one we did for the approval. And then I actually need to go to the MO98 demo because that's the one we did need to get the approved first. Edit Steam work settings, Steam pipe, builds. The first one was apparently the 29th of January. Apparently it did work. And then I think this was just a build to kind of get the Steam approval. And then from there on, we did a lot of updates during the Steam Next Fest. And then we haven't done any updates since the Steam Next Fest for the demo. That's something that's coming next week. Basically, I need to make a second skill tree for the demo and then a new build with like the full game. So this is still a little bit too long, I feel. I want to shorten this. Can I lengthen this? Yes. How long does it take for Steam to approve? So in our case, I think it took about 8 days because we got denied 2 times. First denial was because we wrote Spanish in our settings for localization and not Spanish Latam or Spanish Spain. and they wanted us to clarify. And then the second approval got denied as well because we had a bug where if you didn't have any save files for the game yet, the game couldn't create any new save files. So it was kind of dumb thing. If you had a fresh install of the game, you couldn't start the game. We had to fix that as well. We never ran into that because we always had like older save files present. And I think then afterwards it was pretty okay. I think I can actually make this a little bit shorter. I'm not sure. Oh, the Steam wishlist is not as long, that's why. MO98. The growth effect is not really visible enough, I would say. So like this one goes from 84 to 87. This I think can go to 89 or even 90. This one can go to 95. This one actually, I want it to be a little bit lower, maybe. And then 36, 35. So what does this now look like? It feels like it's moving more. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna yoink these. This is okay. I think these, I'm gonna make the actual main song tiny bit louder. And I'm going to make the debugger sounds a tiny bit less. Audio gain -3. 8 days total, I would say. Yeah. Yeah, upload many weeks ago. We just have like a first basic build that has everything that's needed for like approval. And we sent it out far in advance so we do not have to worry about like the last few weeks before release. Like at least a month before, basically, we already sent out a build because it's like, it's going to be good enough at that point. This is okay. Sweeper. Stormboard online. This is okay. I want a sound effect that I think I'm gonna add this to the odds and ends. Odds and ends. Because that's place when automated bug gets solved, gets staged only when debugger is active. There's also one that I'm going to do. Fix localization line of credit. This is okay. Oh, there needs to be an SFX for... Oh, I have it actually. Restoring buying and bug staging area full. Oh, I get it. That one I can ignore. So in my Unity, I actually have here audio 8-bit SFX pack. This is not the one. UI sound pack, MP3. What is the sound effect? Huh. Did William break his data editor? That's annoying. Okay. I think this might be a good one. What was it? Retro 11. So, oh, Premiere Pro did not like that. I cannot select it. Ooh, show an Explorer. It's just gone now. Okay. I mean, we have a sound effect just to make it less silent. Do I have a completed restoration of the data center? Oh, we need something for a successful reprovision. This is an alert. Let's take a look again in Unity. Retro 9. Sounds like it's a good fit. So we can be a little bit less loud, -3. And I think otherwise, maybe this one is a little bit loud. Let's lower it by like a few decibels as well, -3. Ta-da. We don't show the upgrades or customization. No. Oh, fuck. I want to show the custom cheese emoji. Ah. Okay. No stress. We can fix this. We just need to slot this in. Few seconds. Somewhere in the middle. Where is the cheese? So from here to like here. Then let's dive a bit deeper. Where would this make sense? So we announced new game, upgrade, automated debugger. I guess it kind of belongs at the end, but we already have the auction house. Box art, we play Minesweeper, we continue this. We announce a sequel. Then we have immediately research. I guess here, I think we should move this a little bit and this gap. Cheese, enable cursor trail, confirm, close. This is so long though. Is this worth it? Let's just see how it looks. Research. A few frames longer. This is so dumb. But I think this is one of those things that if you show it, people are gonna be sold of like, yeah, we want this. Okay, the trailer is now 1 minute and 6 seconds long. I'm actually going to lower this entire section of the song in total volume. And then do a constant gain fade in between the two. Okay, one more look. There's no sound effect upon releasing your game. Let's make this whole section faster. Why can I not do that? This is too slow. Why am I trim blocked on audio 3? Ah, because these are two separate songs now. I think it's going to be the issue. Let's just ignore that for now. I think it's looking pretty solid. This is kind of slow. Let's unlink the audio, because if we speed this up, the audio would sound weird otherwise. And then we're actually going to cut this up into 3 separate short sound effects, so they keep their randomness. But we manually cheat with when they actually play. Like this. And that saved us a whole 2 seconds. We can actually even cut this a little bit shorter, because they're... This can also be a bit shorter as well. Actually, I think this may be a little bit too overpowering. Let's go back to -2. Let's do a constant gain. Let's end this here. Let's end this a little bit later. Okay. I think I have a trailer I I am happy with. It has very chill vibes. We have a lot of click sounds. I don't know if launching is the right term. I think I may just call it out. I think it's just safer. Out April 20th. Like looking back at it. What I also really like, this is kind of unintentional, because you have like the cloud pattern. Oh, Norman actually starts talking right there. What's the difference? It's just how it looks. There's like one frame. We need to make this one frame less. Okay. It like just looks like the UI just disappears because it like goes into this smooth same background. I think out is just more clear, and you want it to be as clear as possible. Wait, what do other game trailers do actually? I think I should just look at the game trailers. Okay. I Can Only Speak Donor. How does I Can Only Speak Donor do it in their trailer? Releasing on April 6th. Official early access. So early access April 24th. Orbits. I think this is a viewer game. Because I feel like a lot of...
Hey, rookie. Welcome to
Yeah. Just wishlist on Steam. A Molter game. Yeah, I know where this is from. Reveal, announcement, mini world diagrams. This is just Cinti. Yeah, this is just a Cinti game. So this is Play Now. So this is a release, a launch trailer. We don't have Play Now because we don't have that yet. The one comment, oh, you can't see it. Cinti asset flip. One answer, no, question mark. It does look, try. Yeah, I don't know. This is a nice game. Oh well. I shouldn't just come here to talk shit. I think I'm just gonna keep it at out. I think there can be cases made for everything. I think it's not worth over complicating. I think out is at the end of the day the clearest. And I think I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah. Time to render, I guess. Release date trailer. M198. Export. Release date trailer. Okay. We want to do variable bitrate 2 passes with a target bitrate of 20 and 24 maximum. And then export. Is this theme too big? Yeah, I'm gonna cancel. This is so minute, it probably doesn't matter. I think that, okay. It's gonna make this 29 to 32, not 322. This feels so bad. Think I need to make my logo go lower. And then this one. Okay, I think I can live with this. Let's try this again. This is just the ending. I do not want to export just the ending. Export. Whole trailer. Release date trailer. Export. I'm gonna go to the washroom. I'll be back. And we're back. Okay. So let's check one more time. Got here in time for the finish. Hi, Peter. I think we basically released a trailer. I think it's gonna be cropped for you guys now. Don't see any problems with it. I think we show everything we need to show. Okay. So now we get all of the administrative stuff. Let's go to Steamworks. MMO 98. This is a hard game to advertise. I don't think so. It's an incremental game. I think the visuals carry it a lot. I think any other art style, and I think it would be a lot harder. Wait, actually, I feel like I know it even. Let me see. Can I find the game exhibitors? There was this game that I saw. It's not the exact same. Let me see if I can find it. Here, publish, a game about making games. I think this is hard. If your game looks like this, which is also UI based, and this is also a game about making games, I think you immediately lose some of the visual flair with your game. Also, this game looks like a vibe coded game almost. Not like like, you know, the vibe coded game UI. I don't know how to explain it. I think the Windows 98 style definitely helps a bunch. This one did not. Yeah. I don't think it's hard to advertise because we have 17,000 wish lists. So I guess that's kind of a... Why is this game free? Also, House Flipper is free. Do I want House Flipper? I honestly don't know if I want House Flipper. It's for the House and Home Fest. I mean, it's free. Add to accounts. I don't want to install it though. Thank you. Yeah, typical Replit UI. Yeah, so I think that style of UI would be kind of miserable. But I think overall, I think it has a clear idea still. I think the bigger problem is not marketability, it's kind of explaining what the game is, because for more people, this looks like a management game than an incremental game. And I think that's the bigger issue. Here, so let's replace this trailer. Actually, I'm just going to make okay, we're just going to replace the Nexus trailer, release date trailer. Let's call this the release trailer. And then we just wait. In the meantime, I'm going to go to my drive, not my drive, the Bite Me Games drive. Do I have it in a trailers folder? Ah, I didn't know I had this actually. Okay. And I want a new folder. Let's actually just call this trailers, and then can I drag? I can. Yeah. New folder MMO98. So what do I have in here? We have the trailer, 1080p, logo, principal art. Okay, so these are just our standard assets. I want to copy basically this structure. User ID 1. Trailers. Okay, so let's take Kyoto Anomaly as my example, and let's do M198 as the extra one. Okay. So let's call this 1080p, release date trailer, MMO98. Drag it in here. So this is the folder we're going to send out to like game trailers and those kinds of places where we want to have all of our art in it. Bite me. Actually, we can play some music. No. What shall we play, guys? That's not going to get me. I don't want Skyrim. I want something that's not going to get me copyright striked. And maybe also not the M198 soundtrack. If you have suggestions for something that ticks all of those 3 boxes, maybe we can listen to that. Promo art. Logo. I think I can rename it here, right? Change name to logo. Change name to main background. And then thumbnail. And let's call one more, call it like thumbnail base. Maybe I shouldn't do the... I'm gonna remove this. And we're going to remove the trailer thumbnail template. Thumbnail base. Yes. Do we then have, we don't need a Japanese one. So we have the PSD, we have the English, we have thumbnail. So this one has like my overlay, but I'm not going to, like, this is the one without overlay. We have the clouds background. Well, it's principal art. Let's just call it clouds. Background. A dot png. Okay. And then we have the trailer. I think that's good. Okay. Steam is still processing this. Guys, you're the real homies because you've been here with me even though we have 25 viewers, which is a generational fall off for our channel. I mean, one, this is boring content. I don't blame you. This is fifth monitor content, if that's even a thing. This is the content you put on your phone and you throw your phone across the room. And it's also just making trailers, which is very specific. So this is normally Patreon only stuff. I'm gonna leak to you how to send out emails to like IGN. That's my reward for being an OG homie. So we're going to send an email. I'm going to just take this one. Boring, nah, I take these work streams. Yeah. So we're going to do this. You can find the high quality trailer here. So we're going to share link, manage access. Anyone with the link should be able to watch. Okay. Copy link. So if we go to new private window. Good morning, Mike. You already missed it almost. Here. So we update this link. And I'd like to share our release dates and trailer for MO98. Mental game. 98 is a ... We'll fill in this later. The original trailer got over 200,000 views. May want to. So I feel resonated and had positive response. Viewers, so it may be worth uploading to the main IGN channel. At any point from now onto either the IGN. Okay, this should be fine. You can find a high quality trailer here. And then, do I need to update my press kits? I think so. Let's actually reusables music. Cozy Animal Crossing music. That's gonna be the vibe for now. Why did it stop? Okay, just next song. Perfect. Go to dashboard. Do you have pending coverage for M198? Aha, this is William's sister. Okay, so no real big ones. Okay. Press kits. Open a new tab. Yeah, we're gonna need new screenshots and GIFs, but that should be easy to do now. Announcement trailer, screenshots, logos. So this is fine, I would say. Yeah, okay. So let's just copy this and update the press kit link. Double check, but this should work. This goes to the right link. And then the link works publicly as well. Yes, okay. Did Steam in the meantime process? No, we're still waiting. Okay, for a sample description, you can use the one below, or feel free to change it as you may desire. MM198 is an incremental game where you run your own ammo game studio. Windows 98 UI. We add some verbs. Releasing on Steam on the 20th of April. Available for Windows and Mac. Nah. Okay. M98 release date trailer, incremental game in Windows 98 art style. Okay, so the email you want to send this to, it's not in here. Oh, but I can just look here. It's trailers@ign.com. trailers@ign.com, and there's actually two more. What's this one? There's a Spanish one. I have never tried out this one, but they seemed to be getting good views. GameBit now. The thing is, actually, I'm not sure. This is trailers, right? Yeah. Do they localize their game for the trailer? Why are these all like... I'm trying to find out if they localize their trailers, but there's no like text in any of these.
A little more inventory square and start adjusting more things.
This is a whole video. Also, this is dubbed. Okay, so this seems to have English, so it doesn't seem to be. Yeah, okay, so I can do English. I'm gonna send it to them as well. So actually, that is. Let me just. Give me a second. I'm gonna give you guys trailer emails. Don't leak this, okay? IGN/game trailers is trailers@ign.com. Gamebit now is gamebitnow@outlook.com. This is another one that I found yesterday. Once again, not the biggest, but pulling in surprisingly decent numbers is Indie Games Hub. 84,000 subscribers. And they're still pulling in like almost 1,000 views per trailer, I would say. Which I think is a pretty decent rate for, once again, just sending one more email. I haven't worked with them before. But I'm gonna reach out to them as well. And then we also have GameSpot trailers. GameSpot trailers. So this one. And this one I need to find actually. GS-files, I think. Here. So these are the 4 emails that I know of right now that you should reach out to. If you have a game trailer, you want to get these lads an email with basically the link to your actual like raw footage or like raw trailer that they can then re-upload. And then like logo, thumbnail, stuff like that. That's my secret to the 32 people who are here watching. Thank you very much for that. So we're gonna email all of them. This stuff seems so serious. Sadie, the way I think about it is, this is the stuff that brings money to your bank account. This sounds very dumb. I think I mentioned this in the podcast I did with DevDream or something. Same thing with like sending content creator outreach emails. It's like, yeah, this is boring, but you can almost guarantee a certain dollar amount of bonus sales per email that you send. And every time you send an email, it's like, oh, this is $5 extra. It doesn't feel that bad anymore to send emails. Because like, okay, I'm going to send this email. And let's say like Indie Games Hub picks this up and it's 1,000 views. Even if it's a 1% conversion rate or even less, that email is still gonna bring me in $5, $10, $20 or whatever. And it's like, okay, does sending an email, do I see that as worth $20? I think that's a fair deal. I will send this email gladly for $20. I mean, that's what some people work an entire hour for. And then especially like being able to reuse these, like I'm not gonna spend that long. Like the first email takes some time, but then afterwards, you can very easily send out way more emails without much of an issue. Okay, so we need a description here. We need some verbs here. Manage your infrastructure. Expand your server infrastructure. Upgrade your studio. Your fan base. Yeah. I did not want to do that. M198 isn't. It's an incremental game. Inspired by. God, how do I explain my game in a way that's not the exact same thing? What if it's just the exact same thing? Let's look up the M98 trailer. Yeah. The announcement trailer got over 200,000 views. Or main IGN YouTube channel fighter. Press kit, sample description. I think this should be it. Oh, maybe I should add the store page for MO98 in the links as well. April 20th, 2026. And positive. So it may be worth. So I believe it may be worth uploading to the main IGN channel. There's no embargo. I think that should be it. Yoink. And then we just go to send emails. And let's just do this again. This is the one that we just sent. So this is not relevant for the other ones. Wish list, I believe. T. On your channel. This part can go away. High quality trail file here. Sample description. Did let me know. Perfect. Boom, boom, boom. And we sent this one. Where's my notepad? Sandia war cookie. Releasing on Steam April 20th. I'm already okay. I think that's it. No mention of IGN. Send. Send that to GameSpot next. MO98 release trailer to GS files. Send. And then the last one. To Gamebit now at outlook.com. Okay. That's done. I don't think we need to save this. So, with that done, I think we can close Premiere for a moment. Let's go back to here. How has Steam? What do you mean network failure? Okay, let's just delete the trailer. Release trailer. Trailers, M198, exports, release date trailer. Okay, then let's go to oh, it's my microphone. Okay. Thank you very much. Restore this tab. Oh, was this my upload? No, it wasn't. Okay. Let's clear up some of our tabs. Okay, so Bite Me's Games. I'm thinking to release the official soundtrack earlier, actually. I'm not sure why. Oh. About April 20th. Steam. Who did your music? Jakub Modru. I found him on Fiverr. He was really solid. Okay, should be good. How much did you end up spending? 160 bucks? It was stupid cheap for the guy. I even asked him, like, hey, I want to pay you more than what you wanted. Because I think the actual price was going to be like 90 bucks or something. And I was like, my brother, I just want to pay you more. Because I don't have big budgets, but this is too little for, like, at the end it was 30 minutes or like a little bit like 28 minutes. He gave us more as well than like we originally asked for. 28 minutes. Yeah. So we're going to release this one actually earlier. Do we just release this one like today? Let's do it at 8 p.m. maybe. Sure. So this one can come out later. And then we also want to upload the MO98 release date trailer. What did I say in my email? And then the link once again. This is still the old URL actually as well. We can clean that up. MO98, MO98. This belongs in MO98 as well. Next. Let's plan this for, I don't know. Let's do like 6 p.m. 4 p.m. Sure. Or also, let's also do this at 8. Let's just schedule put at 8 today. Okay. Do we have anything else to do? So this is planned for 8. This is 8, but are good. I think that's fine. This is still converting. This is fine. Actually, let's double check the soundtrack. Okay, this is good. So what we need to do, but I don't know if I want to do it now on stream. I think I'm going to do it later today, is update some of the screenshots over on Steam. The way I do my screenshots, I'm very lazy. I just take my Premiere Pro gameplay footage, and you can take like screenshots or like export frames basically. I just export frames and I move those over to the game here. Same thing what I do here with like these clips is just like gameplay footage basically that I then cut into like smaller sections and turn into GIFs, and that's it basically as well. So yeah. I think I'm gonna leave it at this. Am I gonna leave it at this? Yeah, I think I'm gonna, holy shit, it's been 3 hours. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at this because I have other work to do as well. I still need to figure out today's Patreon video, or like I need to record it. So I'm gonna do that next. But yeah, I think that's it. Everybody, thank you for having tuned in. I hope you learned something new and interesting. This is what I mean with you do not need a whole ass day to make a trailer, or like even longer. I think we have a pretty solid trailer in at the end of the day, a few hours of work. And this was including me like faffing about, oh, actually the Steam trailer just finished as well. So let's wrap this up as well. Thumbnail, Steam. Boom, done. Congrats. Good luck with the launch. Yeah, also it's been something that I've been procrastinating for so long. Like the release date trailer. Because I'm like, is it good enough yet? And it's like, yeah, it's good enough yet. Okay. Let's publish to public. How long actually was the original Next Fest trailer? Was 45 seconds. Okay. Yeah. Published. So now if we go to MO98 on Steam, we should have, yeah, the new trailer is here. Snowstorm Games. Perfect. All right. We still have 14 days, 9 hours, and 24 minutes to go. I'm confident. I hope you guys are as well. And yeah, I really hope some content creators pick up the game. And maybe like, it doesn't have to be IGN. I just want something. I feel like the marketing has started now, and now it's like, oh, but nothing is happening. And I'm just sitting here like, meh. I want there something to be happen. 2 weeks is still more than fine, I think. So yeah, we have plans. Now we just need to do it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for having tuned into yet another live stream. And I'll see you guys later. See ya.